Tēnā koutou katoa e te whānau whutuporo no mahara mai ki Rotorua International Stadium for this Northern Regions Rugby representative clash. It's the development men's game between Bay of Plenty Ngāwha and Northland development team. Game's due to kick off in a couple of minutes. As you can see, we're at Rotorua International Stadium as it is the curtain raised before these same two provinces taking each other on in the Hilux NPC. Ko Pātiriki rei tōku ingoa, I am your commentator for today, and boy oh boy am I excited to bring you this match. Local Gecko Productions has partnered with Northern Regions Rugby to bring you a whole stack of representative rugby that ranges from the top of the North Island Cape Reinga all the way to New Plymouth and Mount Taranaki. It includes Northland, North Harbour, Auckland, Counties Manukau, Thames Valley, Waikato, Bay of Plenty, Ngāti Porou, East Coast and Taranaki, and everything in between. We will have your development men's, development women's, divisional 15, under 20s, and fingers crossed we might even be able to bring you under 18s footy as well. We're a minute or two away from kickoff here at Rotorua International Stadium. Let's get into the Northern Development Mudfish. Mangu Hohaya and Manukio in the front row. Howell and McClure in the engine rooms. Famous Northland name Kevin Rush, Brady Foster, Cody L at number 8. Murphy and Scott will set the back line alight. L and Wairehu in the centres. Duncan and Clark on the edges. Tamati Phillips at fullback. We'll take a look at the Bay of Plenty Ngāwha, Wiki Quest, Douglas, and rounds up the front row. Aisake Vakasiola, Trent Ritanui in the engine room. That's a massive locking pairing. Boat Spratley and Dowsing, the loose forward trio. Henderson and Aaron Gibbs will set the back line alight. Rena Kama, Case Meyer team up as opposed to being in opposite teams a couple of weeks ago in the final of the Bay of Plenty Bay-wide Premiership Men's. Arson and Karepa make up the wings. Nick Profit at fullback. Their coach, Colin Burke. As we see here, there's a small but vocal crowd getting ready to watch their whānau take on these two teams in this match here at Rotorua International Stadium. As the ground announcer announces the wrong team. Come on, Gargs, get your butt back into the commentary position where you belong. As the Northern Mudfish head out onto the field. In their traditional light blue. Don't forget, this match brought to you live and exclusive by Local Gecko TV in partnership with Northern Regions Rugby. Very excited to be able to bring to you the next load of talent coming through the New Zealand rugby pathway system. There will be a number of players that you will see today in both of these teams who will most likely go on and play for their NPC sides later on this year. As we see the Bay of Plenty Ngāwha coming out onto the field, led out by Aaron Gibbs there with the knee strapping and Case Meyer. A lot of these players fresh out of Bay-wide Premier Club Rugby, and in fact a whole stack of these players coming from the two teams that played in the final, Te Puke Sports and Greerton Marist. We are live now as the Ngāwha are attacking from left to right. Nina Kama there, the number 12, carries very aggressively up towards the 22-metre line. Henderson goes left. Backdoor Wiki Quest. Meyer, quick hands. Ball goes into touch on that far side. Knock on there, and we'll see our first scrum of the day. Putting Ngāwha in their traditional blue and gold hoops and white shorts on our left-hand side, running left to right. You see some famous names in the background there. The magnificent Eric Rush there behind the hoardings. All black sevens. Magnificent man. Marley Murphy, the number 9 from the development. Harold Rounds on the far side up against Mungu from Northland. A good tussle going on here. Interesting fun fact, Flynn Henderson, the starting halfback, and his cousin Jimmy Pender, who will be his replacement. The two went against each other in the Premier Men's final, and as halfbacks do, they were at each other all day. There's a Ngāwha, big scrum by the Ngāwha, and they win the penalty. And boy, oh boy, aren't they happy. So a number of these players who will be vying for positions in that Steamers side. Asake Vakasiolo, Trent Rinunui, Aidan Spratley, John Dowsing. There's a whole stack of names out there that'll be fighting for Steamers positions should there be any injuries to the current squad. The Ngāwha go on to attack. 5 metres out. Rinunui takes the throw. The Northland pack are up to the task, but the Ngāwha driving forward. I can see the ball, and there's the first try of the game. JD Douglas, the Ngāwha hooker, gets the first try of the match. It all came from that scrum penalty that front row instigated. JD Douglas in the heart of that scrum. Aaron Gibbs about to take the conversion attempt. Te Puke Sports, first 5. Son of the Rodney Gibbs, current high performance manager at Bay of Plenty Rugby. Former Steamers first 5 himself. Aaron following in the footsteps of his dad. The flags go up. 7 points to 0. The Ngāwha are leading over the Northland Mudfish. 4 minutes gone here. Kobe Scutt there, the first 5 with the restart. Over the top of Tamaro Karipa. Ball goes through his legs. Northland go on to attack. So they rumble the ball towards the 22-metre line. Murphy. Long pass out there. I missed the name of that guy. Murphy again. There's 2 of them out there. Cody. Holwell. Kiwi Duncan there, the number 11. Taking in a big tackle. Northland switch it back open. Good leg drive there. Murphy off the deck. JD Rounds, I know, that's Trent Rinunui. That's not Trent wearing number 5. I'll get you a name and number at the moment. It's definitely not Trent Rinunui wearing the number 5 jersey. I think Stian Botts might be playing lock. Trent's got his, or was it Joshua Dowsing's got his head taped. Way back live. Taking in that front pod there as Northland Mall looks pretty sharp. Rumbling forward there. Mason Horhaya with the ball tucked under his right arm. Swiveling open, but he stays connected. Horhaya comes off the side of that maul. Taken in a good tackle by Rounds. Murphy finds a player coming back on an unders line. And there's a Jackler turnover penalty by Aidan Spratley, number 7. Latches himself onto the ball and gets duly rewarded. I think Stian Botts is wearing the number 5 jersey. Trent Rinanui might be wearing number 6. Just need to see them back. And here you can see there's Spratley latching onto that ball. Douglas with the throw down the back. Botts wins their line out. Tapped on. Gibbs. Rena Kama. Henderson again. Ben Brownlee's awarded another penalty. Ruck was formed. Finish it off, Ben. Hands. Gibbs pointing towards the goal line, the touch line. This young man has got a huge boot on him. Assistant referee Josh Baker puts his flag up. Ngā throw just inside the 10-metre line of the Mudfishers territory. Douglas with the throw. Rinanui with the win. He's definitely wearing number 6 is Trent Rinanui. Henderson spies a gap. Sneaks through. Ngā go on to attack. Gibbs in at half. Vakasiolo on the crash. Spratley has a pick and go. That's the 22-metre line. Henderson again. That's WikiQuest. There's a good backdoor pass. Case Meyer, one more pass. Nick Profits in. Try number 2, the Ngā. Try number 2. And you have a look here on the replay. It's a great little dash here. First of all, Aidan Spratley. Then Henderson gets some good ball. WikiQuest, little pop pass. There's Joshua Dowsing. Case Meyer gets the last pass. Nick Profit's got men to burn inside and out. He doesn't need any of them. He gets the try himself. Oh, Gibbs off the left-hand upright. Unfortunate there. Score remains 12 points to 0. 10.5 minutes gone here. First half of this development men's match. You can see here in the replay. Good little dart there by Aidan Spratley. And Leo WikiQuest. Great little ball. Dowsing. Backdoor pass. Meyer with the last pass to Nick Profit, who manages to sneak around and make the kick a little easier. Kick comes down to Aaron Gibbs, who bangs the ball away. Takes the line out to the 10-metre line, Ngā territory. Good take there by the Mudfish. Brady Foster, the open side flanker. Here comes the Northland Mudfish's backline. Kyan Clark down that right-hand touch line. Ball's recycled nicely. Manu Kiu with the big bushy here. There's Mangu, the loose head prop. Ball pops out. Referee's playing advantage. Another carry there. Manukyu. Murphy. Scut. Long pass out on that left-hand side. Murphy comes in again. Cody L. Another carry there, strong. L again. This Northland attack. Oh, they find the edge, but the ball goes astray. Phillips with the regather. Under pressure though, here come the defensive lines. Bit of a counter attack, not quite. Players all over the place, it's all a little bit messy. Yeah, we might have to tidy that all up with a little knock on. You see on the replay, it's all a little bit messy here. There's a little knock on there. And that one there, I think, is the one we're actually playing. Remember the first scrum where the Nafa literally ate this one up. Let's see if Northland can all switch on and engage as a set of 8. Murphy with the ball. Can't quite get them going. Yeah, Stian Botts is wearing the number 5 jersey, is in fact playing lock. And Trent Rinanui is wearing the number 6 jersey and is playing on the blind side. Joshua Dowsing, the number 8. Spratley on the open side. Up against Marley Murphy. And we might have seen a fair bit of that this morning at 5 o'clock with Pasatosi having his feet set too far back and slipping out from underneath him. And Harold Rounds being penalised for exactly the same thing. Mudfish go on to attack midway 22-metre line and try line. One of their first decent attacking opportunities. Darcy Holwell. Little knock on there by the Ngāwhā. And Ben Brownlee's going to set a scrum. As we saw on tally this morning, if you set your alarms to get up at 5 o'clock, you would have seen Pasilio Tossi penalised 3 times for having his feet too far back. And they slip out from underneath you when there's a little bit of pressure applied to you. And the telltale giveaway sign is if your feet slip before there is a hinge at the hips. That was the trigger, because Pussy actually had a penalty go his way because he was able to force his loose-head counterpart to hinge at the hips. All right, let's see how the scrum goes. Oh, yeah, and Afar had a bit of the acid there. Here comes Mudfish, long pass out here. Oh, that's too easy by Kiwi Duncan. Oh, assistant referee Jonathan Crosby's got his flag up. So we're going to have the line out. No TMO here, but we do have video replays. See on the replay here, big long pass out to Kiwi Duncan. If we have a look here, and it might be this foot there. Oh, look at that. That is great camera work and great assistant refereeing from Jonathan Crosby. Anyway, the Ngāwhā have won their line out and they're looking to get out of jail. Aaron Gibbs with the clearance kick. Here's a look at this foot and touch again. Big long pass by Wairehu. Down to Duncan. And yeah, would have been tough to see live. Thank God Jonathan Crosby's got eagle eyes. Oh, here comes the Mudfish. They're away. He beats one, beats two. Mason Hohaya, he's got his first try of the game. And the Northland Mudfish are on the board. Have a look on the replays. There's a little scamper down there. That's a great pass off the bottom. And unfortunately, Mason was too good for Aaron Gibbs. Beat him in the tackle. And he dots down for the Northland Mudfish's first try of the game. 12-5 with the kick to come. Tamati Phillips with the opportunity to add the extras. There's the kick. Flags are up. The conversion is successful. And the Bay of Plenty Ngāwha are leading by 12 points to 7 after 17 minutes. You can see here, great little pop pass by Marley Murphy, the halfback. And Mason Hohaya, too strong for Aaron Gibbs to score that try as we're back live here. And Ngāwha kick off deep. Down to Latham Al, the second 5. I think Latham and Cody might be brothers or cousins. They fell into this trap during the club season with all of the Howe boys playing for Portuguese Sports. Box kick is charged down, and yep, Trent didn't know he's going to be penalised for being offside. Ball was clearly still under the foot. That's what happens when you run the risk, eh? High risk, high reward.
Here we are, halfway. Halfway here. Not bad.
Penalty takes the Mudfish just outside their own half. Short and line out call here. Nicely taken. Oh, taking that man's arm in the air. I think that's been missed. Anyway, Northland come away with it. Cody wearing the pink headgear on the crash. Aidan Spratley making a nuisance of himself, as he always does. Mungu, the number 1, loses the ball in the contact. Bit of a loose carry there. See here on the replay, the ball gets popped inside. Yeah, Mungu wasn't expecting that little pop pass, to be honest. I was about to write down that Jake McKillier is wearing a camo headgear, and then of course I see Caven Rush wearing the same headgear, so I'm not writing that down. Anyway, this is the Ngāwha's first feed to their scrum. So Henderson has the ball. Good solid platform. Henderson goes blind. Gibbs, long pass. Hinterforces. Arson down that right-hand, left-hand touchline. Chipped into in goal. The bouncer's going to be lucky. And Kobe Scutt there grounds the ball in goal for a goal line dropout. And you see here, I think that passes forward, I reckon. Anyway, Regan Arson with the little chip kick. There's plenty of jerseys. Thankfully, the bounce was nice. And they go long. Trent Inouye plucks that out of the sky. He only knows one way to the try line, and that's a straight line. Henderson directing traffic. Dowsing with the carry, the number 8. Henderson tells his forwards to get around that corner. Wiki Quest on the crash. Looking for more runners. It's down Bots with the carry. Change of direction. Wiki Quest carrying again. Slow ball. Oh, Wiki Quest decides to go himself. Popped out the back. Henderson. Gibbs. Lena Karma dancing back towards the traffic. Back door. Good leg drive there on Nick Profit to give him a hand. Henderson goes blind. Isake Vakasiolo with the carry. Henderson again rounds this time with his turn to put his hand up. There's somebody kicking the ball out of a ruck when you're not supposed to. Jarveus Mangu there. The Northland loose head prop penalised on that occasion. Gibbs going to bang the ball closer to the corner flag for his line out to go on to attack. See here on the replay, a couple of carries. That player comes in and then kicks the ball out, which you're not allowed to do. Anyway, line out maul. He snatches it out of the sky. And away goes the Ngāwhā maul, rumbling forward. Rounds has got his hands on that. I just know it. He's the number 2. But the Northland team have done well. No, they've been penalised for hitting that from the side. Henderson, what's he going to do here? Dowsing's calling for a scrum, I think. They've got a good scrum here. They can set a good platform. Do they want to scrum it or maul it to the try line? Captain says we'll maul it. See here on the replay, didn't know he plucks that out. JD Douglas gets his hand on that, and they're rumbling towards the try line. Can't actually see who was the offending player there. Isaki Vakasuolo takes that one. Douglas latches onto it again. The Mudfish have done well. That's going backwards. They need to free that up. Dowsing. I can see the ball. Referee's got his arm out for collapsing that. There's a knock on. Tap and go, and he's over. Flynn Henderson takes a quick tap, and he scored their 3rd try of the game. You see here on the replay, the referee's adjudicated that to be collapsed. Flynn wants to take it quickly but can't, so he knocks it on to get the penalty, and then he goes too quick, too strong, and he's over. 3rd try of the game. Plenty Ngāwhā. 17-7 after 25 minutes. Kick to come. Aaron Gibbs from wide out on that grandstand side of the field. Don't forget, coming up after this game is the Steamers versus Northland Taniwha. That's live on Sky. Maybe EVTV and Z Plus as well, yep. Kicks unsuccessful, 17-7.
7 points to the Northland development.
There's the collapse there. There's the knock on to milk the penalty. And there's the quick tap, and away he goes.
You cannot get Flynn Henderson.
Kobe Scutt with the restart. Down towards There's Harold Rounds with the ball. Henderson looking for the box kick exit strategy. It's a good kick, high in the air. Might be a touch too far. Northland come away with it. Oh, he's get the player and the ball at the same time. There's a little knock on there. Brownlee says, oh, he's got the second one, not the first. Good pressure by the Ngāwhā. Puts Northland under pressure, forced a mistake, and the Ngāwhā goes straight back onto attack. Wiki Quest, Douglas and Rounds, the Ngāwhā front row, up against Manguho Hire and Manukiu. The Northland Development front row. Yeah, they're fully engaged on this camera side here. Rounds and Mangu. Just need to keep their shoulders and heads out of that gap.
Scott, are you going to come across the glass?
Henderson to feed the scrum.
Orange two. 6.
Solid platform from the Ngāwhā. Dowsing. It's got the advantage for the scrum coming around. Henderson. Little dart. Inakama. It's upended and dumped. Change of direction. Henderson goes left. Vakasiula. Henderson again, same direction. Wiki Quest with the carry this time. Meyer dances through one. Not playing with a headgear on today is Case Meyer. Henderson comes back. Bots backdoor. Rounds, hits a short pass off Gibbs. Henderson again, Vakasiula, good hands. Long pass to nobody. Big pass out to the touchy. Tamaro Karepa couldn't take that one. And we'll have a line out instead. 25 minutes gone, 15 minutes to go until half time. Bay of Plenty Ngāwhā leading 17 points to 7. Good line out take there by Darcy Holwell. For higher place halfback. Passes the ball to the halfback. Oh, there's a little break there by Wairehu. As the Northland back line comes on to attack. Just over the halfway line. I think the ball's been stolen. It has indeed. Oh, then hacked away somehow as Gibbs goes back towards his goalposts. And Prophet bangs the ball back down towards the halfway line. And assistant referee Josh Baker's got his flag up just shy of the Ngāwhā 10-metre line.
Northland supporters, make some noise. Ngāwhā supporters, make some noise.
Mudfish on attack. 40-odd metres from the try line. There's the throw. Good catch there by McClure. Mudfish back line comes up to where the line of touch was. Murphy to Ull. That's Cody, the number 8 with the pink headgear. Mangu, the loose head prop. Wairehu, backdoor pass. Ball's recycled a little bit slowly, but still maintain possession. Mangu with another carry. There's a pick and go by Manukiu. And I think Flynn Henderson's going to be penalised for not rolling away. And he's looking up at the referee and he says, "Who, me, sir?" And Ben Brownlee taps him on the shoulder and says, "Yes, you, sir." Rightio. Northland on attack. Ohio with the ball in his hands. Let's see what the Northland Mudfish have up their sleeve. Good take off the top. Here comes the Mudfish backline. Latham on the crash. Here comes his brother, cousin, friend, mate with the same surname, Cody. Backdoor pass by Mangu. Either the 5 or 6 rush there with the grey headgear. Cody again with his second carry of this phase. Pink headgear sticks out like neon lights. Murphy with the pick and drive. That's rush number 6. Ball's recycled, is it? Northland go to Mahi. This is where the forwards need to stand up. Good defence by the Ngāwhā. Ball popped up. Cody with another carry place. But Manu Q's been penalised for cleaning out too far off the edge of the breakdown. And the Ngāwhā breathe a sigh of relief. Gibbs with the clearance kick. Oh, he hasn't found touch. Northland bring the ball back through Latham. Long pass out to Duncan, the try scorer. No, he's not. His try was disallowed, that's right. He gets his knee to the ground. Ball's recycled. Murphy. Oh, the number 8 Cody's lost the ball forward. Ngāwhā come away with it. Henderson box kick into space. That'll be advantage over, I'd say. Ball's banged back. Straight down the throat of Tamaro Karepa. And Nick Prophet looks for the safety of the touchline, but he can't find it. Kiwi Duncan brings it back. Full steam of speed up. Spins and gets out of a tackle. That's a good run up to the 10-metre line. Here comes Northland. Long pass to the open side. Brady Foster. Gosh, he's a big lumping lad. But Aiden Spratley's straight on him. Referee stopped Northland from going quickly. Oh, there's a high tackle apparently. Apparently there was a high tackle. Looks like he's stopped his watch. I wonder where he's going. Here he is. Northland go on to attack 7 metres from the Ngāwhā try line. As Hawhaya throws the ball in. Taken by Darcy Holwell. As he drives his team and urges his team forward. Hawhaya has his hand on the ball. Murphy goes right. Wairehu skips through a tackle. 5 metres out, Wairehu gets up, goes again. I think he was going to be penalised, but we go back for an earlier infringement against the Ngāwhā. I don't know what that hand signal means. Tapped quickly. Manukiu with the drive. Ball's available, we can see. Pick and go. Northland go to work again. Quick long pass out to Duncan. Duncan looking for the try. I think he's got it. Assistant referee Jonathan Crosby, he runs away. This time Kiwi Duncan can't be denied. See here on the replay, big long pass out to Kiwi Duncan. 1-on-1, stands his opponent up and slams the ball down in the corner. Good try, Kiwi Duncan. Kobe Scutt with the opportunity to add the extra points. A couple of minutes before half time. It was a good try by Northland, brings them straight back into contention here. Somebody's forgot to tell the Steamers that we're the Ngāwha that we're playing the new law. Ball looks like it's curled around nicely. Extra points have been added. Tamati Phillips with the second conversion, 17-14. With a minute to go till half time. There's the restart there by Aaron Gibbs, a deep one. And the Northland Mudfish clearance kick, not so flash. About 32 metres from their try line. The Ngāwha are on to attack. Nui off the top, Henderson across to Inakama. Oh, big hit. I think that might be forward though. Yeah, late call, probably a call by the AR to be honest. You see here on the replay, it was a good little unders line, but a great tackle to cause that forward pass. Referee just asking both players to keep their feet a little bit closer underneath their body weight so that they don't slip out from behind. Good scrum by Northland. As they head down that far touchline, that's Phillips, the fullback. Brought down on his own 10-metre line. Ball's recycled nicely. As the Northland forwards look to get themselves out of trouble. Big long pass. There's the try scorer, Kiwi Duncan, down that left-hand edge. Oh, he's got some gas. Oh, he's put Latham out. Brought down 5 minutes from the try line. Yes, and Ben Brownlee's gone to the goalpost. Penalty try. High tackle. Stopped the probable try, and he's gone for the pocket, and he's put him in the bin.
And a yellow card.
So penalty try to Northland right on the stroke of half time. I just need to know who's been yellow carded for that, if I could see a replay of that. I'm pretty sure that's half time though. Right. Number 14, Tamaro Karepu has got the yellow card. You can see here in the replay, there's a great run there by Kiwi Duncan. Gets a little pass off to the second five, Latham, and there's the high tackle. Causes him to lose the ball forward. Still must be time on the clock, so we have a restart. Taken there by Jake McClure. And Northland are going to bang the ball into touch. And right on the stroke of half-time, that penalty try in the last minute by Brent Brownlee has put the Northland Mudfish in front at half-time by 21 points to 17. We're going to take a short break, and then when we come back, we've got all the excitement of the second half. Don't go away now.
We've got another 40 minutes of footy coming at you.
No mai hoki mai whānau, welcome back to Rotorua International Stadium for the second half of this development men's competition fixture, Northern Regions Rugby, between the Bay of Plenty Ngāwha and the Northland Mudfish. That's what I was looking for, their name. Scorers, the Mudfish are leading 21 points to 17 at half-time as a result of that late penalty try, with Tamaro Karepa now having to fulfill 9 minutes or so. As referee Ben Brownlee gets us underway for the second half. Aisake Vakasiolo catches that. Henderson out the back. Gibbs. Oh, here we go. Stian Botts is running the ball from his 22. I'm not sure that was the exit strategy as those players come in to steal the ball. But there was a sneaky shoulder charge in there. Haven't seen many new jerseys out there, so one suspects that there hasn't been many changes. As Aaron Gibbs bangs the ball into touch, takes play up towards the halfway line. JD Douglas with the ball. Trent Rinunui with the win. That's obstruction. Yeah, I thought so. The ball was off the top to Aidan Spratley, not brought down. If that was off the top, the ball's left the line of touch. Therefore, all those players in front of Aidan when he catches that ball are all offside. Accidentally, of course, hence the reason why we have a scrum. Marley Murphy with the ball in his hands, about to feed the scrum. I see he's wearing the long sleeves. He must be cold. He's at Rotorua now. The temperature drops about 4 degrees as he drives south. And look at that shove by the Ngāwha. Holy schmoly. They shunted them backwards like there was a scrum machine with no weight on it. And they're all high-fiving themselves. Mind you, they did that in the first half and then switched off. So hopefully the message got out there that they have to play for the entire 40 minutes. Gibbs bangs the ball into touch again. This time we're down around the 22-metre line and the Ngāwha go on to attack. They are in fact behind by 5 points too. They have been the dominant team in this first half, but they just made a couple of silly mistakes in that first half and they let the Northland team back in. Aisake off the top. Gibbs across to Spratley. Beats one tackle, gets up over the gain line. Henderson. Vakasiolo with the carry this time. Henderson to Dowsing. Dowsing gets up, goes again. Henderson across to Rinunui, backdoor. Gibbs into a hole. Pops off the ground. The Inakama with the carry. Here comes Zanafa down that right-hand touch line. Backdoor pass over the top. And Case Myers in for a great try. And you have a look at the replay here. This is the tail end of it. Henderson's pass to Aisake Vakasiolo. There's a great little pass to Nick Prophet. He probably could have gone himself then, but unselfishly he gets the ball away. And Case Meyer, the centre from Te Puke Sports, dots down straight after half-time. And the scores are 22 points to 21. So they were only 4 points in front, not 5. My maths doesn't work occasionally. Gibbs with the conversion attempt. The flags go up. 24 points to 21, the Ngāwhā lead. And this is a great way to start the second half. Positive intent, good carry. That's a great little ball there by Aisake Vakasiola. And Nick Profits over the top. Netball pass to Case Meyer. Oh, in the words of the ground announcer, silky smooth. Kobe Scutt there with the ball in his hands for the restart. Isake Vakasiolo takes the restart kick. Henderson to Dowsing. Dowsing carries the ball into contact. Manukiu tries to rip it off him, but is unsuccessful. Henderson with the box kick out of danger. Down to Phillips. Across to Scutt. Scutt to Wairehu down the left-hand touchline, up over the halfway line. Grandstand side of the field. Murphy. Number 19's out there, Ben Monaghan. On for Jake McClure. Oh, there's a good darting run. Here comes the Mudfish for hire with a dart. Murphy. Cody. Manukiu takes it to ground. Phillips. Short pass to Latham. Murphy goes left this time. Manukiu takes the ball into contact. Met by Rounds. Murphy again, backdoor pass. Here comes the Mudfish down that left-hand edge. There's the danger man inside to Rushy. 5 metres short. On the crash for hire. Murphy looks left. Change of direction. Cody with the carry. Cody ducks under one, trying to lunge for the try line. And I think he might be held up. Aidan Spratley saves a certain try by Cody L there. You have a look here on the replay. Great sustained pressure from the Northland Mudfish. As Wairehu goes down that left-hand edge, Caven Rush gets the ball out to the danger man. Back into Rushy. He's brought down on the 5 metre line. And there's the number 8, Cody L, driving towards the try line. And Spratley holds him up as he goes to ground the ball. Anyway, back live here. Ball's been carried back. Kobe Scutt there with that carry. Back towards the 22. Ngāwhā not out of danger yet. Here they come again. Manukiu. Another pick and go by the Mudfish, this time by Mangu. Murphy. Holwell. Backdoor pass to Monaghan. Ball comes free. Mangu again. Murphy. Scutt. Dances. Tackled inside the 22 metre line. Duncan, the try scorer, he's been dangerous when he gets his hands on the ball. Murphy goes left this time. Holwell. Good little pass to Mangu. Ball's popped up freely. Hohaya. Manukiu, the whole front row playing like backs. Manukiu is still going. There's the try line in the background. Pink headgear. Cody L. Long pass out to that left-hand edge. Good defensive there. There's still not out of danger. Here come the Mudfish. One more pass. There it is. Oh, great defense by the Ngāwhā. Referee's got his arm out, I think. Manukiu, he's over. And you see here on the replay, Manukio gets the ball a long way away from the try line. He recycles the play. There's the first effort. They send the ball back down to the left-hand side of the field where they can't quite make it. But then the ball comes back towards the goalpost, and here's the final bits of it. Big drive, and he dots down just to the left of the goalposts. Phillips to add the extras. Conversion is successful. And Northland are leading by 28 points to 24. As the replay shows here, the tail end of it. Manukio gets the ball, big leg drive, beats the first tackle, and there he is crashing over for his first try of the game. Be a few more changes happening out there. Number 17, Liam Morrison, is on from Tupuna. He plays in the front row. Number 26 is on. That's the Gecko Wanganivo. Was wearing the number 24, but it doesn't fit. And number 16, Sinio Pulega, is out there for the Ngāwhā. Whole front row change. Box kit exit by Northland. Good tackle on Nick Prophet there. Henderson goes blind. Vakasiolo. Riranui down the touchline. Henderson off the deck. Spratley backdoor. Gibbs over the top. Great pass and interchange there by Botts and Morrison. Loose ball on the ground. And the referee's got hands on the ground.
Northland development team has received JDW's in-down the tunnel for some medical attention.
I heard the ground announcer say that Taumaro Karepa is back on the field. Completely forgot that the Ngāwhā were playing with 14 men. And that penalty kick hasn't found touch. And Gibbs is going to bang the ball back. From hence it came. Pretty exciting game here. More substitutions being made. Hopefully I'll pick them up. Number 1, Mangu for Northland leaves the field. Number 17 comes on in his place. Cameron Jobe. Off the top there is our danger man at first receiver. And we can understand exactly why you want to get the ball in his hands. Holwell. Murphy. Pohaya. Long pass out to Wairehu. He's in a gap. That's the 22-metre line. Gets up and goes again. Brought down to ground inside the 22. Murphy. There's some new legs. That's Jobe. Murphy again goes left. Another new jersey, Monaghan. As the ball goes to the left-hand side, that's Scutt. Murphy, Monaghan. Murphy again to Holwell. Backdoor pass, number 24. I don't have it, 24 listed. Northland sustained pressure. Long pass into a hole. That's Rushy. Excuse me. Referees awarded a defensive scrum.
Coming off the field, was placed there by
See here on the replay, Rush gets through a gap and a little knock on there. There we go. As there's an injury, we take a pause, see if we can pick up any more replacements out there. Just making a decision on this injured player. I think he might be going off.
Replacements coming on here for the Northland development team. Number 20, Matt Latonga, and number 21, Cleve Burrell.
Getting my replacements now from the ground announcer, number 20 and number 21 for Northland. Matt Latonga and Cleve Burrell are on the field. Not 100% sure who they have replaced. We'll wait for the first scrum, and that will give us a little bit of guidance. Number 21, Cleve Barrel's gone to halfback. Number 20, Matt Latonga's gone to number 8. Number 19, Ben Monaghan's on for Jake McClure, the lock. And as we have a look here at the Ngāwha team, Liam Morrison packing in the number 17 jersey, loosehead. Senio Pulega is at hooker, and Jakoro Wanganival on the tight head side for the Ngāwha, wearing the 26 jersey. There's the Ngāwha scrum, gives a big shunt on. Referee's playing advantage. Henderson, Gibbs across to Meyer. Prophet's in the hole. Prophet drawing pass. There's Arson down that right, left-hand touchline. Regan Arson. Tackle just shy of the 22. Henderson. Gibbs, long pass over the back. Wanganival. There's the player who got burned, Tamaro Karepa. Henderson. Spratley up to the 22-metre line. Henderson again. Referee's got his arm out. Gibbs takes the ball to the line. Henderson sizes his options, goes right. Rinunui with the carry. Referee's going back for an earlier infringement. Northland offside. Still plenty of time on the clock, only 4 points in this game. Northland Mudfish with the narrowest of leads, 28 points to 24. 22 minutes to go till the end of this game. A number of these players on both sides trying to impress their NPC coaches, who are also here because that game will follow on straight after this. Pulega with the throw. Rinunui with the catch. Spratley this time takes the ball off Rinunui. There's the drive forward. Pulega's in the back of that maul. Morrison's got his hands on it now. Change of direction. Oh, that might be a truck and trailer. Oh, they're going to give the try. Jakoro Waganival. But I think if you look on the replay, it may just be a truck and trailer. You'll see here, there's the original maul. And the ball carrier's Pulega. He breaks away there. That's not truck and trailer, so that may be permitted. 50-50, I would say. We definitely saw a truck and trailer on the TV this morning, though. Anyway, 29-28. The Ngāwhā jump back in front. What a cracking game. Great standard of footy here, these two development teams. And Gibbs can't quite bend that one through the two uprights. The score remains 29 points to 28. As you see here on the replay, the ball carrier is at the back, so it's Liam's carrying the ball, Liam Morrison. Then it's transferred to the original try scorer, who does eventually break away. Gosh, who would be a referee in those circumstances? Without a TMO as well. Kobe Scutt with the restart. Wakishiola with the catch. Henderson looking for an exit. It'll be a boxy. Oh, the new man, number 22, straight through his legs. There's a knock on there. Spratley. Oh, and Morrison can't take it. Mikataval there, number 22 for Northland. Rightio. 20 minutes to go. 1 point in this game. Anybody can win this. Henderson with the scrum feed. Ngāwhā on attack. Flynn Henderson says, keep going. And then he says something colourful, which I'm not going to repeat. Meyer with the kick into in goal. Oh, bounces fortuitous. And away comes Northland out of their 22. Ball's lost. Gibbs regathers. They're under pressure. Will go back. Ricky Hedemir, number 18, Ricky Hedemir. Looks like he's out there on the field. You see here as the Northland try something adventurous. That's Alec Tipene, number 23. There's the knock on there. Okay, scrum on the 22-metre line there or thereabouts. Ngāwhā on attack. They got something up their sleeves. Just taking a bit of time to get this scrum packed. Oh, there's a little ball spin. For you, plenty of viewers, we had a competition during our Baywai Premier Men's. There's the feed. Henderson. Oh, ball's been thrown behind somebody. The Inakama goes back to clean up. Ngāwhā, can they retain possession? As Northland have chucked players into that. little bit of beat bop music blaring in my ear. Aaron Gibbs is going to bang the ball into touchline. Cracking game of footy here, 1 point in it.
Now far, rolling the bomb spot on. Quinn Sturley at 19, Jimmy Pender at 21, and Nico Killer at 23.
Heaps of changes by the Ngāwhā. Quinn Sturmy, Jimmy Pender, Nico Ezekielia are all on. Number 19, number 21, number 23. He wins that at the front of the line out, and away goes the Ngāwhā Maul again. Pender's in at halfback. Backdoor Gibbs. Karepa dances up towards the 22-metre line. Oh, and that's one of the better Jackler penalties you'll see all day. That's one of those thief in the night categories, that one. See here on the replay, number 20, Matt Litonga. Give that man a pat on the back.
Now far supporters, make some noise!
There's the throw, over the back, Pender. Dowsing, Spratley with the carry. Pender, Meyer. Pender again. That's Quinn Sturmy wearing the headgear. Short pass, Pulega. Rinanui, Gibbs. Who's that? That's recycled the ball. There it is, nicely. There they go. Ezekielia inside, 10 metres. Try line coming up. Rinanui again on the crash. 7 metres from the try line. Waganiva with the carry. Oh, and there's another one of those thief taps. Yeah, he's trying to take the penalty from in front of the mark. And Northland are doing everything they can to stay in this match. The Ngāwhā are chucking the kitchen sink at them. There's a hand on the ground before he put his hand on the ball there. Sneaky little fella there. Takes play down towards midway, 22 and 10 metre line on that grandstand side of the field. 14 minutes to go. There's 1 point in this game. There's the throw down the back. Holwell. Oh, and they've knocked it on. You don't want to be giving the Ngāwhā a sniff. Quinn Sturmy's gone to the blind side. Trent Rinanui's moved into lock. Stian Botts has been replaced because he's standing there on the sideline. Pender with the feed. Ngāwhā scrum demolishes Northland. Gibbs inside to Meyer. Meyer recycles quickly. Pender. Sturmy with the carry. Pender again. Vakasiola with the leg drive. Change of direction back towards the open. Sturmy met in a great tackle there. Off the deck. Wanganival with the leg drive up to the 22. Pender. Sturmy with his second carry of the phase. They're over the 22 metre line now. Backdoor. Backdoor again. That's Nick Profit getting over the 22. Pulega with that carry. Oh, and someone is over the top again. Cleve Burrell with the turnover penalty that time. 11 minutes to go, 1 point in this game. What an absolutely rip-storting start to the Northern Regions representative campaign. Oh, almost kept in. You see here on the replay, he's standing in the field of play when he jumps. So he doesn't have to catch that, but it does have to stay in. Deutsch with the throw. Northland take the ball to the left-hand side of the field, in front of the main grandstand. And there's a penalty in the other direction. Ngawha get a holding on penalty of their own. Ten minutes to go. It's almost like next try wins. Pulega's all set, ready to go. The line out's bookended by the two props. Oh, that's a terrible throw. Way to gift it back. It's almost like, here, you have a go at scoring. No, you have a go. It's a free kick, though, so that can't go out on the full. Oh, who's going to take this? Nobody wants it. Oh, Jimmy Pender says, I'll take this. Gibbs at halfback. Dowsing. Spratley's through a hole. Takes the ball to ground up over the halfway line. Pender looks for somebody to put the ball downfield. They say, no, we're going to play with it. Sturmy out on the right-hand edge. Quinn Sturmy, I almost called him Jack then. That's his brother. Gibbs across the face. Oh, ball's been lost by Isake. And just like that, given the opposition a chance to play with the ball. More subs coming. Taylor Nuku, number 20. And Rico Maisaka, number 22, on the field for the Ngawha. Josh Dowsing takes a breather. So too does Nick Profit. Aiden Spratley's gone to number 8. And Taylor Nuku is on the open side in the number 20 jersey. Yeah, not square first. Oh, they've gone quickly. Chip over the top. Oh, could almost have marked that. Excuse me. Ball's freed out. And Riku Maisaka bangs the ball into touch. Hurriedly, I might add. And Northland are hot on attack. Have a look at this tap. Taken. And away they go. That's Cleve Burrell taking that. Yep, that could have been a mark.
Northland supporters, your boys need to get over
What have Northland got up their sleeve? 8 minutes to go. Monaghan off the top. Maul is set. Referee's playing advantage. Sitting at the back. Away comes Northland, number 16. That's Cody Deutsch. Pick and go, driven backwards. Deutsch again having a crack. Recycled. They go left. Lunge at the line. I think the try's been awarded. Everybody's patting Matt Latoga on the back. Is that the winning try? You see here on the replay, there's a lunge at the try line here, and then they go to the edge, and there's the lunge. Oh, we can't quite see the grounding, but the assistant referee and the referee are both in great position. The try is awarded. The Mudfish are leading here by 33 points to 29, and there's about 5 minutes and some change left to go. Mika Ta'avao is going to attempt the extras from way out on the touchline. Oh, off the upright. We are out of penalty range for a draw. So if the Ngāwhā want to snatch this game, they're going to have to score a meat pie. There's the restart. Knock on first by, or just about called them the Taniwha, by the Mudfish. Ben Brownlee's got a scrum to the Ngāwhā. Pender with the feed. Ngāwhā scrum solid. Pender. Maisiku. Across the face. Oh, it's a Falcon. That's a play on Falcon though. As the clearance kick is made by the Mudfish. Down to Regan Arson. Riku Maisaka, the Japanese player out of Whakarewarewa. Meyer, up the centre, Case Meyer goes. He needs support though. There's a knock on in that. And we'll go and have a scrum instead. Time's running out for the Ngāwhā. Northland doing well, holding on. See here on the replay, solid scrum. Myers pass here, bang, straight into Aaron Gibbs's forehead. And then Meyer tidies up. This is where the knock-on is in the attempted tackle. Latham L there, number 12. Not many minutes left on the clock. Try to win. Can Northland hold on? Pender. They go blind. Gibbs checks his pass. Carries into contact. Pender. Waganival with the carry. Pender goes blind. Gibbs off the floor. Great catch. Was a rubbish pass. Oh, did he knock that on? No, could that be it? Passes forward, says the referee. He says there's still time to go. We'll have a look here. There's the ball. That pass is forward, yeah. The little wee pass from Gibbs to Sturmey was forward. Cleve Burrell with the ball. Replacement halfback and try scorer. Scrum collapses there. I think our scrum's been pretty good all day. As the clock ticks away. Oh, they needed that like a boil on the backside, did the Ngāwha. Yeah, I'd be taking my time before I started this. All I have to do is run the clock down and then kick it out. So they need to hold on to it for a couple of carries. Don't give away any penalties. Run the clock down. Gibbs with the catch. What can the Ngāwha do now? Oh, they can do that. My sucker has to tidy up. Ngāwha in possession. Don't you be kicking it, young man. Gibbs with the carry. Pender goes blind. Waganival. Oh, that's forward. Referee's got a penalty though. Time is up on the clock. The Ngāwha are 4 points down. Bang the ball into touch, I think. Have a line out down on the 5 metre line. Everybody's up. Look at all those Northland people are all up. I bet nobody expected them to come down here and do this. Puliga with the throw. Remember his last throw wasn't that flash. Can he get this one down the centre? They go to the front. It's been won by the Mudfish. They kick the ball into touch. The referee says that's it, that's full time. And the Northland Development Mudfish has come down to Rotorua and they have stolen a win by 33 points to 29. What a magnificent game of rugby. Fantastic start to the Northern Regions Rugby competition. Commiserations to the Ngāwha. Congratulations, Northland. What an outstanding result to the match.
Development on today's victory. Put your hands together for both teams after a fantastic display of footy.
Don't forget, we have got plenty more Northern Regions Rugby coming your way. Today was just a taster. Coming up next week at 11 a.m. in the Development Women's Competition, Ngāti Porou East Coast take on Taranaki. And then straight after that at 1 p.m. in a Divisional 15s men's match, Waikato take on Thames Valley. That's a 1 p.m. kickoff. 2 p.m. kickoff in the Development men's competition. The New Zealand Harlequins from Hamilton will take on North Harbour. And wait, there's more, folks. Taranaki take on Counties Manukau in the under-20s competition. That game's at 1 o'clock. And, of course, Taranaki will host the Bay of Plenty Ngāwha in the Development men's competition. That game's 2:30 p.m. kickoff. All of those games live and exclusive here on Local Gecko TV. As we wind up our broadcast, we thank you very much for joining us. Coming up at 5:05 live on Sky Sport will be the Hilux NPC match between the Steamers and the Taniwha. My name is Pat Ray. It's It's been an absolute pleasure bringing this broadcast to you. Take care wherever you are, and we'll see you all again next week. Kia tau, kia tātou katoa, te atu whai o tō tātou ariki a Ukaraiti. Me te aroha o te atua, me te pipingetahitanga ki te wairua tapu. Ake, 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 āmine. Ko Marie, people.